I'm Abby. Welcome to my New York City kitchen, where today we're making tofu gnocchi. It's so easy, everybody. You just need 2 ingredients. I have extra firm tofu and some all-purpose flour. You can also use the 1-to-1 gluten-free flour, or you can use whole wheat pastry flour. But I have regular all-purpose. So the first thing I'm gonna do is kind of crumble up this tofu. I'm gonna start it with the spatula, but I am gonna get in there and use my hands in a second because we're going to essentially be making a dough, so I'm going to be using my hands. Over here on the stove, I do have some water that I've brought to a boil because, again, we're making gnocchi, so we will boil it in order to cook it. So, let's put everything in there, like so. And then I'm gonna crumble it all up. And then we're just gonna mix everything together so that it comes together just like a dough. All right, I'm not gonna talk during this part because then you can speed up past it, okay? Okay. Okay, I've kneaded my dough to the point where I feel good about everything being mixed together. And what I'm gonna do is take out a little part and we're gonna roll it into a cylinder. Let's see if smush it a little bit more. And we just kind of wanna roll it into a log. And so I like to do a little bit at a time, just so that it stays together well, like so. And then I'm gonna actually use this and then just cut across in pieces. And then I'll do a little bit more, and then we will put some in the water. And I already have some that I've cooked ahead ready to go, so we'll take those and we'll do the second part of our tofu gnocchi as well. And one thing I love about this tofu gnocchi is that it has a ton of plant-based protein. So we all could use protein in our diet, right? So here we go. We have kind of a pasta and a plant-based protein all together. And then I'm gonna do that, and again like that. And then we'll put some of them in our boiling water. And they just cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. When they float to the top, you'll know that they're done. And another thing I love about this gnocchi is that it has a very neutral flavor. So we'll get to that in a little bit when we start to jazz it up with different sauces. Okay, so I'm gonna use a slotted spoon to get out our tofu gnocchi. You can see it's floating at the top. We're just gonna put them right in our bowl with some of our other tofu gnocchi. And now I'm going to put a cast iron pan here. I'm gonna heat it up. So while that's heating up, let's talk about our tofu gnocchi. So, very basic recipe, tastes like very neutral. It is a very neutral base for whatever you wanna do. So oftentimes gnocchi is seared. So I'm gonna do that now just with our cast iron pan and some olive oil, but you can kind of do whatever you want. So you can sear them and put them with a brown butter sauce. You can sear them and put them with a pesto or just an oil and garlic. You can also just leave them like this and put them with a marinara sauce or something else that you like. Just think of it any way you would eat other gnocchi. And it's very, very simple, and whatever you like is gonna taste good, right? So we've got our pan heating up. I'm gonna put some oil on there. All right, and then I think I'm gonna use some tongs. You can hear the sizzle. Look at these little beautiful pillows of gnocchi. This is also a great way to do some stealth health or some stealth cooking. So you can give it to your family, you can give it to your friends, but don't tell them that there's tofu in there and see what people say. I guarantee they won't know. So as long as there's no soy allergy, this is a great way to add plant-based protein into your diet and the diet of your kids or your family. We're just gonna let them saute a little bit, maybe get a little brown. So this is our beautiful tofu gnocchi, and then add on whatever you want, as I mentioned before. So once again, I'm Abby. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.